Welcome back to another Farm to School cooking video. I'm Rachel. This here is my kitchen. My son Walter will be wandering around. He's a little grouchy, so forgive us. And today we're going to be making pumpkin soup. Now, I roasted my pumpkin this afternoon, so it just looks like a pile of orange mush. But I believe we are now going to pause and insert some pictures of the pumpkin roasting process. We're back from roasting our pumpkin. Look at it, it's beautiful. Okay, so for this soup, the first thing to do is cut up your onion. Super easy way to cut up an onion. Well, maybe not super easy, but easier is to just cut off the ends, just barely. And then cut the onion in half. Peel the outside off. And just make little slices towards the end of the onion, about like 1/4 of an inch apart, so that, and not all the way to the end, because if you leave a little bit of room at the end that's uncut, it'll kind of help hold the onion together for you. So I've made little slices across, but not all the way through, so my onion is still kind of sticking together as one piece. And then I can just slice down like this, carefully, bare clawing as much as you can, and then turning it on its side when it gets too flat. And it all kind of just breaks up into little pieces. Heat 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a large pot over medium heat. So we'll start doing that. So I'm gonna start throwing my onions into that pan. Okay, and I'm gonna give that a little stir. Turn on my vent because they're starting to make me cry. Woo, so sad. Okay, we're starting with the onion, and then we're also gonna be doing the carrot. Cut the ends off the carrot. And then I like to cut them into manageable chunks and then use the tunnel to cut them in half lengthwise and into quarters, like so. I have a yellow carrot here because I didn't have 2 orange ones, so it's just the way it is. And then you can just chop it into little chunks. Okay, so we're gonna saute our carrots and onion until they're starting to soften, because these are the 2 things that are gonna take the longest to cook in our soup, so we wanna start them first. Once that's cooked, we're gonna add garlic and ginger, so I'm gonna start prepping those things. And cut the ends off my garlic cloves. And then chop them up. Okay, so my onions are starting to look soft, and so are my carrots. So I'm gonna add my garlic and ginger. And if you want, you can add a little curry powder at this stage too, which just makes this into a nice pumpkin curry soup. And pumpkin really goes nicely with curry. I don't know. Stir that in. And then I'm gonna add about a teaspoon or so of curry powder. It's really how much you think will taste good. Walter, no. So my garlic and ginger have been cooking for maybe 30 seconds or a minute. I'm gonna add my pumpkin, all of it. and a cup of lentils, which is what you have in your recipe kit. No measuring required. And yeah, I'm over here now. I'm gonna add 4 cups of chicken broth and 4 cups of water. You can add any combination of water and broth, all broth. So we're just, I'm kind of breaking up the pumpkin into chunks and stirring this a little bit so it doesn't stick, but we're gonna bring this to a boil and then reduce the heat to a simmer and let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes until the lentils are totally cooked. Thank you. Okay. Well, now it stays on there. So my soup has been simmering along here for about 15 minutes, and I tasted it and my lentils are tender, which is the sign of doneness. I also tasted it for flavor, and then I added salt and pepper until it tasted about right to me. So make sure you do that. We're going to, now you have some options here. You could leave it like this and eat it and it would be chunky and delicious. Or you can puree it, and I prefer it pureed because then it's like a creamy squash soup. I use an immersion blender, which is what this tool is, because we don't actually have a blender. If you have a blender, you can let the soup cool a little bit and then run it through your blender in batches and then reheat it. But be careful. So I have this immersion blender. Okay, so I immersion blended it, and you can see that it's a very nice, smooth, thick soup. Dish myself up some. And I like to garnish it with a little yogurt or sour cream, I guess you could use instead. And we'll just kind of cool it off. And then I was actually thinking that sriracha would be good in here too if you like spicy. And this is fresh cilantro, which will also go nicely with the kind of curry flavor. And I'm gonna grab sriracha, partly because it's pretty and partly because I like it, and just do a little thing like that. And look at how pretty it is! Oh my goodness, restaurant quality. And I don't know if this is gonna be too hot to take a bite of. Walter thinks it looks good, but I think he would like his without sriracha. Yep, a delicious, oh, very hot pumpkin soup. It'd be good with like the grilled cheese sandwich or anything like that. Let's see. You wanna try it? Not anymore. There it is. Walter likes pumpkin. Don't you, kid? Okay, well with that, we're gonna eat dinner, and I hope you will soon too, and enjoy your recipe kit this week. I'll see you next week. Bye everybody.